Take your setup again with a T. And so does everyone see these lines created with Aaron's left index finger and thumb, and also with his right thumb and index finger? Does everyone see these lines where they're pointed? Oh, we're gonna. Oh, correct. So up towards the logo. Where are those pointed? Okay. So, I mean, they're pretty straight up and down. Yes, they are parallel, and that's important because we don't want them pointed in opposite directions because we want to have some teamwork with our hands and some good connection. So parallel is good. That's a good word to have. So most of them are pointing pretty straight up. So this is what we would say is a pretty neutral grip. Might be a little bit weak, but we haven't seen Aaron hit a shot yet, so we don't know how it affects his swing. So I would say that's pretty neutral to the weaker side. Now, if we were to take those V's and rotate them over to the right, pointing up to our right shoulder, this is what we would say was a pretty strong grip. Now this is going to help us. If we have a stronger grip, that's going to help us close the club face a little bit more through impact, which is going to produce a shot that might start a little bit to the left. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay. So with Aaron's neutral grip, or a little bit slightly weaker grip, if those V's are pointed, that's fine right there, just how you hit it. And if those are pointed just up to maybe his chin or just inside, that's pretty neutral. That's going to help keep the club face pretty square through the hitting zone, which will produce a flight that hopefully travels over this yellow stick here and straight at our target. And then Aaron, if you could for me, take your grip and then rotate it over to the left. So really get your hands on top of the club and point it this way. So if these V's get pointed out, that's fine, yeah. If those get pointed towards his left shoulder, through the hitting zone, that's going to have a tendency to open our club face, which would produce a shot that starts a little bit more and to the right. So the ball position with a chip is crucial because it can have a different effect on how down we hit on the golf ball. So we talked about we want it to be in the middle of our stance, and it can be slightly back. What would happen if we put it way far forward in our stance, so it's almost off our lead foot? Spencer, why don't you demonstrate that for us? So outside your front foot, is he going to be able to maintain that handle lean throughout the shot?
It's going to be very difficult.
Very difficult. He might have to get his weight way towards the target to even have a chance. So that wouldn't make much sense for the shot we're trying to hit, right?
No.
Why don't you, let's have you try one. Put it off your front foot, let's see what happens. Maybe not quite so exaggerated, but I mean, we just want to get an idea. Okay, what was the contact like, Spencer? How'd you feel that one?
Not good.
Sounded.
It was high on the ball, very toppy.
Yeah. Bellied it, top, thin, whatever you want to call it. Right. We don't like that. So we want to make sure that we're checking our ball position every single time that we set up for a chip. This is something that we can control.